Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dinner and Politics. I have not done one in a while, which means I got to get set up here real quick. So, give me one moment here. Yeah, as you can tell, it's been a while. So, hey, what can you do? And it sucks sometimes. Like, I'm having online problems all day long. So you can tell it's been a while. So, hey, what? And it had a little echo there. But what can you do? Well, like I said, this is Lance the Lush. This is Dinner and Politics for the weekend of October the 15th, 2017. Well, guys, I know I haven't been on in a while. There's a lot of things going on with the channel. And I wanted to let everybody know what is going on. Now, before I begin, put this over here for a moment. I am drinking the No Particular Company's batch number 8. Now, guys who watch my beer review channel, this is not for lightweights. It's a Scotch Ale Wee Heavy, and it's 10.8% alcohol by volume. So it's gonna kick you in the face a couple of times. You never had it before. But I want to get something across first, and that's what's been going on with YouTube. Now, everybody's getting their ass handed to them right now. Let me start that over. Not everybody. As we know, in case you haven't lived on a rock, they got some type of whitelist now. And the 3 names keep coming back up are Jimmy Kimmel, Philip DeFranco, and Casey Neistat. And I'm going to start with Jimmy Kimmel first. You know, those companies pay Alphabet, YouTube's parent company, a ton of money to be on the forefront. That's why when the Las Vegas shooting happened, his stuff is so monetized. Now, moving on to Casey Neistat. I am no fan of his. Never have been, never will be, excuse me. I think he's an absolute putz. But I have to defend him here. He came out up front and we did a video that said all proceeds are going to charity. And I honestly believed him with that. And they got put in that weird state on what's going on. That bizarro state. And it shouldn't have been done because he even said point blank is going to charity, and I would take him at face with that. Now, on the Philip DeFranco. Mr. DeFranco, understand something. You were probably the last old line big time YouTuber left. And I know you know that. Now, unlike me, you can get stuff done. Why? Because you're YouTube royalty. Us smaller channels don't have that advantage, and you know that. And I know you know that. And I talked about on my beer channel, Lush Talks, about the subject. I brought up Nostalgia Critic, what happened to him a couple of years ago. Exact same thing, just different context. If you got a name, you can get stuff done. People like me in the smaller channels, we have 0 chance. And basically, YouTube, I'm going to tell you this right now. You're going down the same road that Blip TV did. But maybe that's by design, now that I think about it more. Maybe you want to tank this whole thing. You say you lose money on this platform, which I don't buy for 2 seconds. You're probably going to put some big arbitrary number that you'll never meet, and you're calling the difference a loss because you can't get there. Even though you're quote unquote, even though you are making money. That's what I believe. Oh, folks, if you're wondering, I'm not having Shaken Baked Chicken again. This is one of those ones to where This has been a nightmare for a lot of channels. Excuse me, a nightmare. And to be honest with you, I don't see any result with that. Now, moving on. There's actually been technically some news this week. Now, I'll be going back and forth between the chat, there is a chat, and I'll be going back to other channels I'm looking at while I'm talking to you. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole Girl Scouts, be able to join the Boy Scouts. There's enough videos out there about that. But I will talk about something that Sticks and Hammer, a channel I watch every day, is that that he brought up. And that is the whole thing with North Korea and Donald Trump. Now, as you know, or most of you know, I'm a moderate conservative. The problem's going to be with North Korea is this. You cannot blame this one 100% on Trump. That's that 5th grade, what was the last person who's seen it, touched it, smelled it, whatever, bullshit. It really is. If you're going to really play that game, then you need to get out of talking about politics altogether, because the game doesn't work that way, especially in this game. And here's the reason why. It's one of those ones to where, and why do I don't have video on this? Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what happened there. Can you do? And I'm waiting for this thing to catch up with itself, so bear with me. Sometimes, like, okay, I don't know what's going on right now, but it's I'm gonna keep talking. This can's been kicked down the road for so long that online. There I am. Now, so long. This was going to end the same way no matter what you did. I don't care what anybody says. We will get to this stage no matter what. Now, do I think North Korea is bluffing? No clue. None. Zero. Anybody says they do is lying, unless you're in the intel really, really deep. Now, I've always said, call it a bluff. Make them do something. What they'll do? No idea. But they're crazy enough. And another thing I want to talk about today, I don't want to talk about this for a couple of weeks regarding what's been going on. It actually has been I hate to bring it up again, the Trump hatred. Now, I'm not a Trump either, all right? People who know me know that. But this is getting ridiculous. Now, it's to a point now, I brought this up about a month ago on some of the forums I'm on. They're playing 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon with this. You really are. So Team Blue, stop it. You're losing more people that you're gaining. And I'll say it before and I'll say it again. If you really think shutting people down conversation, shaming, gaslighting, all that horse shit is going to be people on your side, you're dead wrong. Dead wrong. Ask mainstream Republicans in the late 90s, exact same thing. But this time it's worse because of social media. It really, really, really is. Now, I've been seeing what's been going on, and I see all the nonsense from the left and the right. What do you guys plan on doing? I really want to know. I mean, it's the old saying that you say a lie enough that it becomes truth, and that seems to be going on right now, just a little bit more than usual. And before anybody says it in the comments or during this chat, I'm going to say this. Trump's ego will not allow him to walk away. That's not happened on any planet in any time. Him being impeached, yes, and yes, I watched that video, that Democratic congressman in the House putting it up there. If that thing actually went to a vote in the House, it's political suicide. 100% political suicide. And I wouldn't care how many backers you had on it. Okay, let's say, for instance, every single Democrat voted for it. They wouldn't make it through a primary and midterms. They wouldn't. If they're up for re-elections this upcoming midterms. Wouldn't happen. That's a fool's bet. And I said the exact same thing. We were trying the same thing with Obama. Fool's bet. He's there for 4 years, folks. Whether you like it or not. But trying to sabotage him is not helping your situation. If he hangs himself, he hangs himself. So be it. But Crook trying to manufacture something that's not there. As an example, I watched NBC News this morning, and Chuck Todd was on. And he was so trying to hang something on him. It was pathetic. And I like Chuck Todd. A lot of people do. He's no Tim Russert, but a lot of people like him. You guys bet the farm on Clinton, and you lost. And that's why. Does this affect trying to recruit billions of dollars? I don't know. Speaking of network television, Trump suggested that, well, not speaking of network television, speaking of NBC, that the FCC should be looking to pull their FCC license. Not happening. That would get a backlash from so many people, even if you don't like network television or the legacy media. That would get so much backlash, it wouldn't work. It straight up would not work. Now, for those of you who might be watching this, welcome. I know my stream's jacked up. I got a major upload and uploading like 10 hours. And it's still not done. There's a lot of people across the board. That's online here in the area. And I have Time Warner. I have the one package below business class. So it's still coming out crappy. Excuse me. And we're in full NFL season right now, so I'm thinking a lot of people will be on tonight anyway. I do a sound check. Sorry about that, folks. That would be just a bad move if the FCC decided to go after NBC. It wouldn't, excuse me, wouldn't end well. Those are free, by the way, what Joe D would say on his Beard channel. You got that going on. The whole thing with Vegas, I'm not going to get into that. And that's still going on. You got Puerto Rico. Which reminds me, I have a question about that. It's an honest question. But all you far left SJWs, let me ask you a question. Did you forget that Houston exists? Now, I want to help Puerto Rico as much as I possibly can. I really, really do. But the last time I checked, there are Latinos and Hispanics live there too. And last time I checked, Houston is the fourth or fifth largest city in the country. They didn't fall off the map. You know, with Puerto Rico, you're so desperate trying to make this to a race thing where it really isn't. I honestly believe That is logistical problems at the moment. I really think it does. And that mayor from San Juan, what was you thinking about putting all supplies behind you? And I'm not the first person to talk about that. So I'm really not going to get into it. There's a little other thing going on right now too. So it's like, hell, what can you do? And we got a lot of miscellaneous stuff too. You got the tax stuff coming up. You got, if in your area you might have local elections coming up in the next month or so, or next couple of weeks. Now I'm looking at my calendar. So a lot of stuff going on. I hopefully do a regular show next week about what's going on at least here in Northeast Ohio. But like I said, I just want to get on here, just talk for a few minutes, let everybody know I'm still alive. Let me know in the comments below, do you like this format more? Because a lot of people really haven't told me. You know, the Dinner and Politics one's a little bit different. I just use a regular backdrop. But I think I'm going away from the green screen anyway, which was the plan. So stay tuned. Well, folks, I'm going to get off here and finish enjoying this dinner. This was Dinner and Politics for October the 15th, almost the 17th. October the 15th, 2017. And always be careful and remember who won today. Fiat